Let's sign up to race. Start here on the NASA Rally Sport homepage, and we're going to go to log in. I have an account created already we can do some testing with. So we'll log in with that. So here's our basic account. Now, before you can, this section right here, this is volunteering. We are talking about volunteering. To sign up for racing, we're going to be over here. Before we sign up to race, we're going to check our profile. We do need to have an actual, name in here, in addition to your email. We also need to have in your location, we want to have an actual zip code, an address for you, and also your email. You need that to create your account, and a phone number where we can get in touch with you. We'll need some of those also. So that fills out our basic profile, and it won't really let us get started. So to sign up for racing, it's click right here. Notice that we have two different events actually shown here at the same time, and you'll be able to register for multiple events in here. If we were doing Port Nerf, we'd select that one. Now we have several choices here. We are creating a new entry. And that's what it means when it says create a new entry for me. If you are a co-driver looking to be added to an existing entry, the driver of that existing entry has to do that from inside their account. So don't create a new entry if you are trying to be added to one. So let's say I'm the driver, and as soon as I click here, okay. We have a new entry. So a quick question about what is it that we are racing. We're going to be racing a car, and then a little bit of information about what is that vehicle. We'll say all-wheel drive, and then it says click here to add your race vehicle. We don't have one yet, so we're going to go here and say we'll need to go to the Vehicles tab. So here's the Vehicles tab over here, Your Vehicles, or you can get to it from here. So we're going to add a new vehicle. Here we go. Let's make it a Subaru. Why not? We'll make it a Subaru. Subaru WRX, and it's from 2005, and it is red. Mitsubishi red. And we'll give it a big VIN. That won't probably be any good. It will check for us. So is this a race vehicle? Yes, it is. And so we'll want to put this in. It is all-wheel drive. It is turbo. I don't know how much it weighs. It's 4 cylinders, 4 valves, and it's 1990. Okay, so we'll add that up there. So here's our new vehicle, and then we'll also have to go in here and add a plate and insurance. We've got a frowny face for the VIN because that's not a real VIN. Now if we go back here to sign up to race, we can see we've got a little checkbox right here. That means we have an entry, and here's our entry status. It's still pending approval because we just made it. Here we can pay for the entry, and then we have all of these things here that are our pre-event checklist. So all of these start out red. They need to be checked by the registrar, so they're manual. So here are, we can add a navigator. And now that we've made our race vehicle, let's go ahead and add it. So here's that, and here is our Subaru WRX. So now we've connected that, and if we scroll down, we can see there is our race vehicle. We can go ahead and add a navigator. This is going to look at people that are in the system already. And so why don't we search for this guy. He is certainly one person that we know. So now we have Anders is in the entry as the co-driver. There's Testy McTesterson as the driver. A few other things to get squared away, and then the Subaru WRX. With frowny faces for everything because we've just gotten started. So we can add more crew members. We can add a crew chief if you want one, and crew members. So we could say, let's see, who pops up. Let's do green, and then we'll say whoever this person is. So now Kathy Green. Okay, so good. So Kathy Green's on the crew. Super. And we could add a crew vehicle. And, oh, there's a Santa Fe. That's my car. So perfect. Now we have a crew vehicle in there too. And for all of these, we now have, new things that we need to get checked off to make sure that all those things are in there. For each of these frowny faces, if you just click on the fix this, it will tell you a little bit about where to go and what you need to get done for that. And we just click on the sign up to race tab. We can pay with a card right here. Clicking this will pop open a new thing, and we just put in our credit card and pay for that. And then all the way down at the bottom, we do want to enter some of the classes. So it's not a motorcycle, so we're just going to leave all of this alone. For the driveline type, okay, we'll enter this sort of all-wheel drive class. And then depending on this, we might be also in this. Click right there. And so there we go. Now we're in those two classes. Okay, so summary, we're still in pending status. We can make our payment here. We have various things that we need to get checked off the list. Racers and crew, we can add them here. We can add some notes for seating if we are relatively new to Rally. Here are all our vehicles. We have race vehicles and crew vehicles. And at the bottom, here are the classes that we're in. And any that we're not using, we just leave them blank. No problem. And that's it. We should come back and click on the sign up to race tab every so often to check to see how our frowny faces are turning into green smileys. And they'll be good to go. And, at the home, always looking for volunteers. So be sure to let your people know, your friends on Facebook and so on, that the Rally is looking for volunteers. Same stuff is available in a variety of other languages.